Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, last time, Rubuska got in trouble with the military, and we're in a whole lot of trouble right now, so let's hope we can get out of here somewhat safely. In part 14, the Conqueror Worm. She blew out the candle, then darkness abounded. But see amid the mimic rout, crawling shape intrude. Blood-red thing that drives from out the scenic solitude. Oh really, the T backwards. It rives with mortal pangs. Edgar Allan Poe, the Conqueror Worm. What was that Edgar Allan Poe thing? You know, Olaf's skin is an Edgar Allan Poe reference.
Damn vampire!
The soldier hurls the girl aside, his hand marked with two clear bite wounds. She bares her teeth, fangs dripping red.
Look who's going to be a damn vampire now! Guess I'll have a little company in that cell.
Bloody hell!
Oh, that's just wonderful. This train will be infested with vampires before long.
The gathered people form a ring around the soldier and the girl. The children are pulled close by Dorothy. Heat surges through her body, her heart pounding faster and faster. She locks on him. Yes, any second now, he will pile and collapse. That's not really how it works, really. You think you have to inject venom or whatever. His veins will branch like spring twigs, crawling into his eyes and mouth. Then spray jets of blood like a fountain. And, nothing happens.
I didn't feel a thing, you little brat!
The soldier raises his hand to strike her, but his wrists he seized. A cold voice cuts in.
Enough. Pyros, this was not part of our deal. Discipline your men, or I will.
Corvus lets go, an annoyance flickering across her face.
Easy now. This fellow's just a little on edge. I'll see to it that he learns his lesson, I assure you. But for now, we seem to have a far more intriguing problem.
He steps forward, unworried, stopping before Rubuska, sneering down at her.
Why hasn't he? He should have turned by now. I bit him, tasted his blood.
How adorable. Still living in your fairy tale world, are we, little lady?
He crouches, studying her crimson eyes.
Tell me, why would you pretend to be a vampire?
Okay, so is she or not a vampire? Her lips tremble. Suddenly she feels cold.
I'm not pretending. I am.
Come now. Those little tricks. The red eyes, no shadow. Very clever. Quite the flair for theatrics, in fact.
Unless you're, pretending like you're a vampire, right? I'm pretty sure this guy's a vampire.
But I've come face to face with real monsters, little lady. And you're not one of them. You may be human or arcanist. But a vampire? Oh, not a chance.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
Rubuska tries to shrink away, but her shadow beneath her quaking feet betrays her.
Look! Her shadow! It's moving!
Oh, so she has a shadow after all.
This...
The shadow grows and warps, then retreats again in a modest, ordinary shape. She looks at those around her, fighting suspicion, distance, pity. Emotions that weave into a suffocating trap.
Boss... No! I'm telling the truth!
The words tumble out quickly and desperate.
I am the youngest descendant of Dracula himself, daughter of Arnold VI, the greatest knight ruler of our time. Together we defeated Conrad the Wicked and his monster of a son, and then...
Oh god, she's spiraling.
And then the war came. It tore apart our home, and only I survived! Me, Rubuska, the vampire! The shadowless, the unbleeding, the unwoundable!
Her eyes shine with madness, cheeks flushed rose red by fervent daydreams.
I crawled over mountains of corpses, waded through rivers of blood, ran between fire and screaming shells. Everything and everyone's gone except me! I lived!
Oh, poor kid.
I carry the strength of my father, mother, sisters, and brothers. Their blood runs through my veins.
She falters, panting, her gaze full of near hopeless yearning.
I'm the powerful, deathless vampire Rubuska.
Thump. Her legs give way, body crumbling like her bones are gone. The officer lowers his rifle, but without expression, hauls her up by her arm and drags her aside.
Unbelievable. She sure knows how to give a speech.
Did you just pistol whip her? Fuck off, my guy.
Bring her to the warehouse at the station. Keep her in a separate room.
The unconscious vampire is thrown over a soldier's shoulder and carried off.
This is too far, Pyros. She is not a vampire.
No, but she pretended to be one, didn't she? And she obstructed my man's duties. Besides...
He looks over at the passengers who fainted on the floor, his voice rising.
With an infected on board, we can't take any chances. Until we're sure there aren't more of them, the train will have to be kept under quarantine.
Great, now it's gonna be stopped even longer.
This is my train. We will handle this my way. We must reach Budapest on schedule. We don't have time for this.
So, you'll handle it, will you? After letting a vampire slip right under your nose and still having no clue where it is?
Pyros shrugs forward. The whispering passengers, glancing towards the conductors without.
This is utterly unacceptable. To have all these delays and let a vampire on board of all things?
Maybe it'd be better if the army just took over. At least they seem to know what they're doing.
Oh, buddy.
Need I say more?
This is exactly what you want, Pyros, isn't it? I'm 100... Okay, my theory. This guy's a vampire. He sent his men to help with the thing, right? But for some reason he wants Corvus... he wants the train to stop. The theory is not very well formed, but like... He wants the train to stop, right? And what best way to send an infected to the train so he has an excuse to quarantine it, right? He motions to his waiting troops. Soldiers march in, quickly filling the carriage.
Listen up, everyone. My men will escort you to a safe location shortly. Just stay seated for now and remain calm. So long as you cooperate, I promise everything will be fine.
And where the hell is Samwise in all this?
So this is your plan? To turn my passengers against me and seize control of the train. Why? What's in it for you?
Good question.
Come now, Iglika. I'm only doing my
Nah.
duty. You should know that after all these years.
Nah, you're after something else. As more soldiers press in, he murmurs instructions and flips through the passenger list.
Let's see. Nikola, Alexander, Jovan. You three, come with me. As for the rest of you, well, I suggest you stay put. Any risky or dangerous behavior will be dealt with accordingly.
Samwise keeps her eyes trained on the armed men, but maintains a low profile.
Something's not right. If that man truly is infected, his symptoms developed much quicker than any case I've ever heard of.
She opens her palm, staring at the dull badge etched in the mark, with the mark of Manus Vindictae.
But he also made a fair point. With all these civilians in a confined space, if another infected shows up, it'll be a massacre. Is this what you wanted, Manus Vindictae?
Lark cake. Oh man, that is something else. Light as the wind, soft as a cream. Oh man, that is a creepy image.
Maggots. So many of them. Wriggling, squirming, biting. I know they've rotted away. That their bodies have melted into the mud. I know that. Still, I remember a face. Her face, pressed into the ground, red with blood, black with mud and rainwater. But still, I saw the warm brown of her eyes. They looked at me. They wept. Until her breathing stopped. And the tears turned dry. Go. Run for your life. That's all she said. Like they were the only words she could remember. No! I don't want to! I don't want to leave you alone.
Go! Run! You must! Go! Run, Rubuska!
Oh, poor kid, my god.
Those words never left me. I hear them whenever the light gets low, just as I'm about to fall asleep, or as I run through the woods with everything I have. It's like a second shadow, one that covers me entirely. Mama, no. I cried. I bawled. What else could I do? Run. That's what. As far as I could. As fast as I could. And I buried the screams. Buried the gunshots. Buried her face deep in my memory. And never looked back.
Now we're in the cemetery.
There.
What truly happened?
You go. That go.
Oh, she's burying them.
Now, Kalia, you've grown a lot, haven't you? Okay. And last. It's your turn, Mama.
Guns and the strangers who wielded them are gone for now, leaving behind fields caked with blood and bodies lost to eternal slumber. Then when all settles, the village is nothing but a scorched ruin. The girl buries her family together in a nameless pit. Father, mother, and little Kolyo lie neatly arranged like porcelain dolls on a bed of dirt and leaves.
Why are you all sleeping? It's still light out. I don't want to be the only one awake. Let's all fall asleep together, alright?
No. She lies down with them, curling close to her mother, pulling a stiff arm around her chest.
This is nice. Like when I was little and you used to hold me, Mama. Oh, when we wake up, will you comb my hair?
Oh, poor kid. Cold fingers tangled her hair, yet in their mind it feels like comfort.
Mama, tell me a story. Would you? Please? I know you've told the vampire story 100 times, but just once more. Please. In the light of the blood moon, they rise in stride under the veil of night. Freely they live, without fear of death. For through blood, they live forevermore.
Her breath is shallow, consciousness slips away, and with a whispering stories as her eyes close and she falls into slumber. Man, poor kid, my guy. Because blood is life.
Because blood is life! That's
What?
right! As long as they drink blood, vampires can rise from their graves and live forever!
Oh no, what are you doing? The girl bolts upright, pallid face glowing with a strange light. She bites her fingers and smears the flowing blood over her mother's lips. For a moment, she believes in miracles. The blood beads on her gold lips, glowing like a red agate, lighting up Death's grim mask. The girl smiles with delight.
Yes! Good! Mama! A little for Tatko too, and for Kolio.
God. It's getting more and more depressing. She smears thick, almost comical streaks of blood across her family lips.
Yeah, we're just like the story! Tatko, Mama, Kolio, and Rubuska. A vampire family. That's why Mama likes to wear lipstick. It's just like blood. Here, have a little more, Mama.
She caresses her face tenderly.
Am I a clever girl? I figured it out. Now, we'll all wake up soon. Right?
Oh man, poor kid, man.
I know it might take a while, but I'll wait. Don't worry. I'll be right here, watching over you.
A breeze lifts, a bird cries drift from afar. The girl looks towards the scarlet red sunset, sniffs, and raises her tiny fist to the sky.
Don't even try to touch my family! You hear me? I'm Rubuska the vampire, descendant of Dracula himself!
Oh
I'll
man.
rise in the light of the blood moon and stride under the veil of night. I'll live freely, without fear of death! I'll watch over my blood forever and ever! Forevermore!
Her vow is sharp and unyielding, a fiery voice of a young but powerful child of an ancient, and noble vampiric bloodline.
Who's there?
She looks down again. As the illusion breaks, the cold blood dries on rotted faces, their mouths bend into grotesque smiles.
Who are you? Kolio? What happened to your clothes? Mama's going to be mad at you.
Their eyes are milky and buckled dry, bodies cold and sagging, grey faces gaunt, blood-soaked and tattered clothes less vestiges of their identities. My God.
Mama! Mama! Mama, wake up! Please! Please hold me!
Oh my God.
No! No! Mama! Tatko!
She screams, rippling cough, scrolling furiously at their faces, but the flesh gives way like ripened cheese.
No! You're not dead! We're vampires! We can't die!
Her rough, wiping tugs at the mouths, bearing smiles soaked in blood. Laughter swells, spilling from red lips from the sky, from the corpses, howling, echoing like 1,000 bells ringing at once.
The resurrection of our family.
No!
Terrified, she runs towards the distant red sun. No matter how far she goes, the laughter seems to chase her.
You run!
I do wonder how she got her to look like she does.
Run, Rubuska!
God fucking damn it. Oh, and they put her in the fucking... Oh my God. Rubuska jolts awake from a deep sleep.
It's not a lie.
They put her in the goddamn animal corpse place. Her heart slows, her eyes adjust to the dark. The stench beside her is revolting and bitterly familiar. Death, mixed with fuel and smoke. She turns her gaze and meets another face, swollen and bluish. A corpse. Oh, it's not animals, it's actually bodies. Stiff and cold, black veins coil between its pale skin like twisted branches of a dead tree. Her eyes follow the body upwards until they freeze on the face she knows, one she has seen before, back at the snowbound station. The guy who got ran over?
No, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires,
This guy.
werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters. It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
This guy died?
It's that old man from the train station.
He got infected too. The irony of his warning is bitter, mix of comedy and tragedy.
You are awake.
A shadow in the corner stirs, taking the shape of a looming man.
Thirsty?
You are a vampire, I fucking knew
You're
it.
that officer. What is all of this? Did you kill these people?
Piros ignores the questions. The rag drags across the floor with a heavy scrap, tossed casually to Rubuska's feet.
I'm afraid I haven't been a very good host, and alas, our water supply has run dry. Blood, however, well, we've got plenty of
Yeah, you're a
that.
vampire. That's pretty obvious. Piros extends his hand, long of blackened nails, stroking the corpse's wrist with a vile tenderness.
Drink up, little Miss Vampire.
Blood runs down Rubuska's hair, lashes, eyes, nose, finally her mouth. Her nose fills with the stench of blood. She collapses halfway onto the floor, retching violently. Stew, frozen berries, honey bread, lark cake. Everything she's eaten pours out with each spasm, mingling with the foul blood that's shredded organs on the ground. Man, fuck
Not
that
so
guy.
demure at the table,
I knew it.
are we? How embarrassing. I knew you weren't one of us.
Of course, the fucker had his eyes closed because he was a vampire.
You.
Then why are her eyes like that? Is it because of the stress? Because of the trauma and everything, her eyes turned white and her hair turned like that. She lifts her pale face and meets the man's horrid gaze. His eyes are pure crimson, flawless like a sea of blood flowing under moonlight. An undeniable bloodline, an undeniable identity.
You're a vampire too?
Through and through. But you, it seems not to be so. Still lost in your dreamland, little imposter.
Don't call me that. My family, my blood, they'll rise from the grave soon. You'll see. We'll be together again.
Oh, poor kid. She chokes and swallows the blood until her face and body are smeared with scarlet. A lie that day will never come. The man cackles.
Aren't you a sorry little thing? It almost stirs something in this useless old heart. In fact, I've almost come to like you. Tell you what, I could make your wish come true.
Ah.
My
Oh no.
wish?
Please, Rubuska, don't accept it. His blood-red eyes gleam with unfathomable danger.
You heard me. I can help you become a real vampire.
Oh my god. I knew the guy was a vampire the second he showed up on screen. Meaningless questions. You don't understand. He doesn't understand. No one does. We all drown in our own confusion. I'm not feeling so good about this. And honestly, I'm not doing much better. How long do we have to stand guard at this detention room? Who knows? I've never spoken to the officer. Ever since the quarantine order came down, they've been sending people in non-stop. The endless wailing. Complaining to me won't help, you know. The screaming's bad, it's true, but what can we do? Oh my god, I think I hear Luca's voice. He's in there too? That kid with the worn out shoes. It really does sound like him. Why are our own people being interrogated? What's happening? Why are they doing this? God, God, does this happen often? I've never heard of anything like this before. Don't look at me, I only got here half a year before you. But this sort of thing's been getting more and more obvious the last month or two. I don't understand. What are they doing to make them scream like that? What kind of torture is this? Let's just stay out of it, huh? Is that singing? There's really someone singing. Nah, why do I feel dizzy? The guy was being hypnotized. The soldiers are being hypnotized, it seems. Oh my god. Fucking hell, my guy. Winter Fright Night. We have the kid, the attendant, and the Samwise. Put it out. Put out the lights. Conductress.
No,
Conductress.
I'm not going with you. Never.
Little William clings to the seat rail, screaming loud enough to pierce steel. After the quarantine order, passengers are scattered, some herded into the conductor's cabin.
Let go.
Soldiers pry open the boy's stubborn fingers one by one.
Officers, with all due respect, you've taken 12 passengers already. May I ask where you're taking them?
Shh.
Rifle raised, muzzles aimed at the boot now wedged in the door frame. Your gun is empty, my guy.
Step back, ma'am. Nobody leaves the carriage until quarantine is over.
I'm gonna guess their gun is empty. Like the other guys. She says nothing, but puts her foot back.
Thank you. Just work with us, please. And soon this will all be over.
The soldier slings the boy under his arm and marches off.
Annabelle! No!
The heavy lock clicks shut, leaving only anxious passengers and stone-faced soldiers.
No food, no water, and no idea how long they'll keep us. This isn't separation, it's imprisonment.
Worse than that! At least prisoners know their sentence!
They took William and Miss Dorothy. And Rubuska hasn't come back either.
Oh man, they're probably dead. Except Rubuska, probably. Sensing the soldiers' warning glare, the girl clutches her doll tight. She pressed the communication and is met with static. Her words and any vital intelligence she could share are stranded with her.
Something's jamming my signal. And the teleport disc isn't working either. Huh. Someone came prepared.
Samwise approaches the door and peers through the window into the next car. Oh my god. The scene is carnage. The once opulent carriage is a spectacle of a disaster, its walls painted with blood.
What on earth?
A low drawn-out wail comes out in the corner.
Seems a little early for that soldier to be back.
What the? Everything alright? Ah, idiot. Better go check on him.
The soldier stiffens, lifts his rifle and hurries away.
He's gone. Conductress, I think it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart.
Yeah. She snaps into the conductress's blunt and direct.
This is all wrong. No food. No water. No radio signal. I don't believe they're doing anything to protect the passengers from infection. This isn't a quarantine. This is a cover-up.
What are you suggesting?
The investigator reveals the badge in her hand.
This insignia. I believe you have one just like it.
That's what you were sniffing around for.
It belongs to an organization I've been tracking. Menes Vindictae.
Manus Vindictae.
At first, I thought you were one of them. Yet, here you are, locked up like the rest of us. Perhaps Pyros doesn't trust you all that much.
Corvus looks at confusion, certainly genuine, serves to confirm her suspicion.
The Menace are a group of extremist arcanists that take pleasure in chaos and despair. Heartless bastards. Every last one of them.
Yeah, you're pretty true with that, Samawise.
Never heard of them. The badge is Pyrrhus's, some kind of identifier for his men.
Ah,
when
why?
I took this mission, our intelligence suggested that the vampire I'm after may be associated with Manus Vindictae. If Pyrrhus is working with them, he could be working with the vampire aboard.
You don't know the half of it, Samawise.
It's possible, indeed, that he could be the vampire
There we go.
himself.
Pyrrhus is a vampire.
How you knew? No more evasions and equivocal answers. The conductress calmly reveals the truth.
We were comrades in arms once. One of the most capable fighters we had. Clever, composed. He always made the right decisions when it counted. I would never have thought he'd be involved with such an organization.
I'm afraid it's almost certain that he's the vampire Manus Vindictae had sent to this train.
At last, a lead. Samawise breathes a long, drawn-out breath, letting the weight fall off her shoulders.
Now that things are out in the open, do you have any idea what happened to my squad?
The reply comes with a resigned shake of her head.
No, I haven't seen any of them. I'd know. As I've said before, this isn't the first time we've had the Foundation aboard. Last time there was a confrontation between them and some other arcanists.
Probably Manus.
Sometimes, I think causing trouble might be our primary mission. But let's return to our vampire. I'm still not certain what Manus Vindictae is up to, but...
That vampire infection couldn't have been a coincidence. Someone meant for it to happen.
Yeah, that's pretty sure, obvious. The conductress sneers, her finger tracing the silver engraving on her pistol.
I've known Pyrrhus a long time, but lately he's been strange. I usually wouldn't attempt to interfere with his business, but these are my passengers, my train.
Glad to see we're finally on the same page. So, conductress, can you get us out of here?
Haste makes waste, investigator. There's a loose thread I'm waiting for. Then we can pull all of this together.
What are you waiting for?
We're long past the point for patience, if you ask me.
Now wait. A bloody hand slaps the window, smearing crimson streaks down the glass.
Another infected. What was that about haste makes waste, conductress?
Yeah. Fight. The man mumbles blankly, head-butting the glass again and again, until blood pours out of his brow.
He's breaking in!
Conductress, there must be something muting arcane skills on this train.
Arcane skills aren't everything.
She pulls the passenger behind her, draws the sidearm and takes aim. Before the shot fires, the infected passenger is yanked back by an unseen force. Another splash of blood smears across the window.
What was that? Another infected?
The sound dies, then comes a faint rustling outside the door. A familiar face rises into view beyond the glass. It's gonna be the stewardess, isn't it? Huh, what are
Is
you?
she what you were waiting for, conductress?
Exactly. Ima, you drew that soldier away, yes?
I waited for just the right moment.
Well done. What's our situation?
There are infected everywhere. The cabins, the hallways, all through the train. They seem to be running out from the station warehouse.
The stewardess goes pale, recounting everything she saw outside.
There's blood everywhere, too. On the walls, on the floor. I tried my best not to look at it.
Was it you who killed that infected just now?
Well...
She tugs shyly at her eye patch.
I ensure all crew on the Danube Dawn are trained in self-defense. It's hardly surprising.
It is a bit surprising, I'll say.
Go ahead, Aima.
Oh, yes.
She lowers her head, clenched fist trembling.
I saw those soldiers in their carriages. I thought they'd be caring for the passengers or removing the infected, but they did nothing. As if it were of no concern to them whatsoever. They took the passengers, one by one, to some kind of detention room for inspection, then sent them to the warehouse. But then they started coming back out, like that.
She wipes a smear of blood from her cheek, then slips her finger briefly into her mouth.
Uncle Piros. I don't know what's happened to him, but we have to find him.
I see. How many soldiers remain aboard the train?
Not many. A few were sent to guard the detention room. I think we can handle the ones that are left.
The meek girl bumps her fist into an uncommon gesture of confidence.
Good. Everything is in place. Let's move.
Wait. Shh. I hear footsteps. They saw me just then. I can't be seen here again.
Emma's eye darts around before she ducks behind the curtain. Then the door is opened, forcibly.
Damn it! This is getting out of hand.
The soldiers, having dealt with the unexpected occurrence, rush in, weapons raised at the frightening passengers.
Where were we? On to the next passenger.
The muzzle drifts left and right, finally setting on Annabelle.
You, little girl, it's your turn.
Come on, my guy.
Me? I don't want to go.
Come now, be quiet.
The muzzle is locked in place.
You heard her.
There we go, finally.
She said no.
In the scuffle, 2 shots ring out, each slamming into the metal ceiling. The soldier tries to wrench back his rifle, but Corvus' grip is unyielding.
You! Let go!
She's not going.
What's going on? Stand down, all of you!
Another soldier appears behind them, gun in one hand, a whistle in the other, and his fingers shaking.
Go, Aima.
Yes. Understood.
The stewardess, yep, there we go, tears off revealing, her eye patch, revealing her other blood-red eye. She's a vampire, or a half-vampire, something like that. Before the whistle meets his eye, she leaps into the shadows, slamming into him.
Ah! Get off me!
In a second, her arm shakes around his neck.
Apologies for the shock, but thank you for the gun and whistle.
Oh boy. We have the border garrison.
Please stand behind me.
Alright, same as usual.
Agreed.
Target locked down.
Though it may come with pain.
2 down.
I have seen to the heart of you.
That guy isn't gonna get affected by anything.
Now is the time for repentance.
After he attacks,
My mushrooms!
The enemy's
dies.
peace shall be
There we
stamped
go.
out.
The field work went smooth. I look...
So yeah, my suggestions were kind of right. The stewardess, Aima, is a vampire, and the other guy is a vampire too. The soldier collapses. Aima drags them to the corner, exiles, and puts her eye patch down.
No one will take you away, Annabelle. At least for the time being. Why is everyone so quiet?
She was the vampire hidden there, wasn't she? Passengers stare at a slack-jawed silence. The girl runs up, tugging excitedly at the skirt.
Red eyes? Fangs? Are you a vampire too, stewardess?
Oh, well yes, I am. But don't worry, it won't affect your service in any way whatsoever.
But your other eye is all clear and blue, like a lake, not red at all. How did you do that?
Yeah, I want to know too.
I'm not a pure-blood vampire.
That's what I expected, yeah. She shakes her head and quietly before looking away. She has no intention of going any deeper into this subject.
I have to say, I didn't expect the stories of a vampire train to actually hold any truth. Though I doubt any of the stories had our vampires pouring tea and fluffing pillows.
There was never any truth to them. Ima may be a vampire, yes, but she's never done anyone harm.
Then, earlier, in the forest.
She recalls the night in the snow, with the two of them pressed too close together. The storm was too thick, she could barely see, only missed trees in a red scarf waving in the wind.
It was bloodthirst, so I gave her mine. It's an arrangement of ours.
Yeah, I see her scar is glowing. Corvus adjusts the scarf around the small stewardess's neck.
First a secret carriage, now a vampire stewardess. What else might you be hiding up your sleeve?
Nothing of your concern. We share a common interest. So, let us treat each other as comrades. There may be tricks up my sleeve, but for now, we watch, wait, and then strike.
You surprise me more and more, Conductress. Comrades it is. But what's our next move?
I wish there were some other way, old friend.
She exhales, a cold light flashing in her eyes.
Ima, how many passengers are left on board?
I didn't count precisely. There were already quite a few that were taken to the detention room. Oh, Conductress, are you going to...
Corvus pushes through the crowd to a tall cabinet and yanks it open. Oh boy.
You there. Ever handled a gun before?
Whoa!
Weapons line the wall in neat rows gleaming under the light. Each one meticulously polished and ready, as if awaiting their call to battle. Though yeah, she was a resistance in a freedom fighting unit, right? So yeah, makes sense.
Yet another surprise. I don't think I ever would have expected you to be lugging an armory around with you.
It's a hobby. Take this.
She takes a pistol down and tosses it to Samwise.
Silver bullets are more effective than arcane skill when dealing with vampires and their infected. Anyone old enough to handle a weapon, arm yourselves. We have a fierce battle ahead.
Oh boy. Let's see how this turns out. To be continued. Alright, part 17. Friends in need. Welcome aboard. That's a lot of destruction. Damaged carriage. Yep, that's a lot of damage. Gunfire erupts. In less than half an hour, the train runs into a battlefield.
The gunshots are drawing them in. We've got to close the door.
Head to the next carriage. I'll close the door.
I hope the refugees are alright, man. Corvus leaves the cover and charges straight into the carnage.
Don't look back.
The weight of unseen eyes is unbearable. Annabelle turns her head.
I want to go home.
I tried to warn you.
There are too many of them. We can't do this alone.
Oh, that guy. From outside, more infected swarm in, spreading like a plague of locusts through every car. Cries of panic and bloodlust rise and fall.
We have enough ammunition, but not enough hands to fire them.
There is still one option left. There are more passengers. We can rally the people to fight.
The other carriages are still under guard. I doubt we'll find many willing passengers who are still fit to join us.
I know where to go. Theros gave me his word we'd leave them be.
Yep, but the refugees.
And You still think he'll stand by it?
It's our best chance. As for whether he has kept his promise...
She steadies her breath, aiming at the door, buckling under the assault.
We're about to find out.
Oh boy. These vampires act a lot like zombies. I mean, I guess it's the lower ranked one, right? Hey, these aren't vampires at all. This is just regular
it's the soldiers
soldiers
stationed outside the train. It seems there's another surprise waiting for us.
More like a shock.
That's them! The ones taking out our men! Stop them!
Whatever. Let's kill them, channel up, do that.
Face the truth.
That should... it wasn't enough to kill them, surprisingly. There we go.
By God's grace.
A little surprise.
There we go. He attacks, and he dies.
Shot hit.
He attacks, and he dies.
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Nicely done. Sentinel.
The field work went smooth. I look...
Nicely done indeed. Yep, the refugees. Well, he kept his word, surprisingly. Gunfire through rattles. Another sound joins in. Scattered, heavy footsteps.
1, 2, 3. No, there are more. Many more.
Her voice trembles.
They don't sound like soldiers. What do we do, Yakov?
Ready your weapons, everyone.
The steps draw closer, the locks strain. Passengers grip their makeshift weapons, every eye fixed on the opening door.
Now, attack!
The mob surges, raining down blows without mercy.
Double up, damn it! We're here to help!
Dolly, they can't find her.
Oh no. Cries, curses, and wails crash together in a storm.
Wait, I heard a little girl. And a woman.
The little skirmish finds a belated end. A makeshift militia appears before them, young and old, packed in piecemeal gear.
Everyone, please lower your weapons. There's really no need to be at each other's throats each time we meet.
It's that investigator. She's back. And the conductress.
Yeah, we're all back. Corva steps forward and adjusting her tilted hat brim.
Excellent. You're already prepared to protect yourselves. I'll make this short. The train is surrounded by vampire infected. We need your help to defeat them and get moving again. Take a weapon if you're able. We'll fight together.
The stowaways and the passengers glance at one another. Silence holds for a moment.
Why us? Look around you. We're just a bunch of regular folk. Refugees who've probably never even touched a gun. The army's here, isn't it? Shouldn't they clean up this mess?
Well, they're against us too, so not really.
We risk our lives to save other people from these infected. What would stop them from reporting us if we try to cross the border after?
Then voices rise again, questions sharp and insistent.
She's right. I say we unload the carriages with the infected inside, and the rest of us keep going to Budapest.
You're quiet, Yakov. What are you thinking?
A single soft query hushes the voice. The noise, all eyes turn to their leader.
I'd say...
He is gonna fight, I have a feeling. Seating carriage. The other isolation car is quieter. Only distant gunfire breaks the silence, like the front line of war.
This is all getting rather unnerving.
The woman sits down on her porcelain cup in a rattle, yet she maintains another state of composure.
Gunshots? No, another bleeding war? Hell, I knew I should have bought my gun.
The gentleman scans around them, his pupils twitching.
So, this is it. My career's turning point. Magazine editor turned combat correspondent.
Oh, you're still here. I almost forgot. The editor finally closes her notebook, moving to the door for a peek. A bloody hand slaps against the window.
Oh my, what on earth is that? More of those infected. Wasn't aware you could mass produce such a thing.
The editor peers out further towards the soldiers' camp. Men rush back and forth, shouting, waving, losing all sense of order. Her eyes drift past them into a grey building. Figures burst out, shrieking, trailing blood across the snow. Some wander into the fortress, others charge towards the train.
That must be the station warehouse. Is that where these infected are coming from? It's only been 2 hours since the quarantine began. What's gone wrong?
Everything, really. The editor frowns, and then the scream rings sharp in her ear.
Oh, heavens! I've never seen such a thing in all my life!
The door won't hold for long. Get something to block it.
What are you all standing there for? Get out of the way.
And fire rattles. Dark red bursts bloom across the train windows. Though the smoke, armed figures emerge, faces pale and bloodied.
Think I strained my shoulder.
I did warn you. Someone your size can't handle a shotgun.
Well, you can hardly expect me to take them down one by one with a pistol.
If this is some kind of robbery, then I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. A writer always travels light.
It isn't. We want your help.
Oh boy, Granny's about to start shooting, huh?
That is all we know. Most of the soldiers stationed here have been infected. Many passengers have become their captives.
Yeah.
It's thanks to their help that we made it this far.
She nods towards the refugees beside her.
Just repaying a favor. Think nothing of it. She's helped so many people get to Budapest and ask for nothing in return. She'll have her support no matter what.
An extra carriage?
They look like they just climbed straight out of the trenches or something.
Well, we need their help right now. Their whispers they whisper easily. To them, these unkept and unruly strangers with rifles look no less monstrous than the creatures they have vanquished.
Well, in any case, we appreciate you rescuing us. Once we arrive, I'll be sure to arrange for gifts to be sent your way.
That won't be necessary, ma'am. Just stay close and we'll get out of here together.
Pardon my confusion. You mean to say we're to leave this carriage?
Yeah, we're not safe here.
Yes. We need to see if any of the passengers are still alive.
What? You're not seriously asking us to fight those soldiers, are you? Infected soldiers, even.
Noise doesn't stop. In the chaos, a child squeezes out from the crowd.
Miss Conductress, is Rubuska there too? I still haven't seen her.
Oh yeah, and still have that problem to deal with. Before Corbus can reply, another voice cuts in.
Rubuska? You mean that fake vampire? She was one of the first ones they took away.
Fake vampire? But she has red eyes and pointy teeth. Don't listen to her. Rubuska is a real vampire. Are you one of her familiars too? Come on, let's rescue her together. Yes, let's. She protected us. I have to pay her back. We pinky promise.
Don't tell me the stake is actually gonna go in. The wooden stake she took is actually gonna be an important part later. Like a Chekhov's gun.
Children, aren't you afraid of those monsters outside?
Never.
The bold and childlike answer surprises everyone.
See? Even the kids have got more guts than you.
It ain't that we're trying to get out of helping, but we ain't got no weapons. What do you expect us to do?
We
Fight
got
them
this
off
for
with
you.
knives and forks?
We got you, man.
No need to worry about that.
She shifts aside, opening a path to her ally. Aima steps forward, loosening her heavy sack, which pours out rifles and pistols into a motley of assortments like a fisherman displaying his catch.
Take any you like. All the guns here are quite easy to handle. I picked them out myself.
An FN Model 1910? And this is a Mosin Nagant! And a Mountain C96!
The gentleman lunges into the pile with boyish glee.
This one's excellent, consistent firepower. But this beauty, she's got a smoother pump cycle. Lovely for follow-up shots.
Will the fighting ever cease?
You're 1912. It'll take you a bigger while for all the fighting to cease. The old woman sighs and hardens. Her gaze turns ice cold.
Alright, just pick one for me. Something with some punch.
Yeah, Grandma's gonna start shooting. Alright, we have everyone helping out. Nice. Man. Blood of my blood. Oh man, Rubuska. Let me see. We have 18 and 19 is gonna be various battles, so let's go ahead. Light may fade at dusk, but promises never will. Oh, that's... I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen. Against the rattle of gunfire outside, the warehouse seems unnervingly quiet. The vampire's invitation still awaits a response. The girl bows her head, staring at her shadow.
Let me remind you that although my life may be everlasting, my patience is not. I have to say, your hesitation is disappointing.
What's this going to cost me?
Good question. She looks into his crimson eyes.
Every time I've been offered any kind of gift in my life, every time I've even come close to something, it's either been taken away from me or turned out to be a complete fraud. So, sir, which one is it?
Neither. Because I'm not offering you any gifts, only an alternative reality. All it takes is a drop of blood and little bravery. Because there's a good chance you'll end up just like them.
He lifts a limp arm, waving at her mockingly.
A small ask, I'm sure. For someone such as yourself. What's a little risk when your dreams are so very close? This is what you want. I mean, isn't it?
She really only wants to be a vampire because she wants her family to be back alive, right? It's not because she wants to be a vampire just because. He stands by the window, hand reaching out to her.
Yes, I crave it.
Oh, he's hypnotizing her. Dizziness grips her. A sudden crushing tide of fortune crashes over Rubuska. Stone, walls, cargo, everything melts away. She stands in the middle of a cemetery, under a blood moon. Yes, the same damn cemetery her mother described 1,000 times. Before her looms the vampire, Piros, cloaked in the black like an ageless shadow. Oh man, I can hear you in my skull, holy hell. Moonlight spilling over his face, his red eyes overflowing, blood, corpses, and the reek of death reflecting on them. She sees more than that. Their eyes meet hers in the reflection. Choose, they whisper. You cannot refuse us, just as you cannot refuse your past.
Well, what do you say?
Oh man, what are you gonna do, Rubuska? Faces flicker before her. Mother, father, brother, and comrades. It's a chance to see them again. How could she refuse?
Yes.
Oh boy. Where are we again? Oh, is it William?
He's not here.
Armed men storm in, but the familiar figure is gone. Blood stains on the floor, still warm, trailing like a serpent.
There are drag marks. Seems they've transferred some of the captives.
Yellow light cuts across the room. Shadows twitch in the corner. Familiar voice whispers faintly.
Oh, I just
Oh,
want
thank
to
God
go
William's
home.
still alive.
It's all right, child. I'm here with you. We'll be fine.
Well, at least Dorothy and the kid are still alive.
William! Miss Dorothy!
Annabelle rushes forward, clutching her long lost skin.
Don't. There's...
Shadows lunge from the upper opposite corner.
Prepare for battle.
Ah, my eyes. What a flashbang that was. Alright, we're fighting a few vampires, nothing all that new.
Please stand behind me.
Anyways, channel, attack, and attack.
Taking a peek inside.
This is now.
Though it may come with pain.
There we go.
Now is the time for repentance.
There we go.
A worthy victory.
Detention room. The soldier crumples, eyes bloodshot, veins crawling like creeping vines across his temple.
Where's Piros? Where did he take the girl?
She seizes him by the by his bloody collar.
Warehouse. That station. Lots of them.
He coughs, words slurred, gurgling.
Did he do this to you?
Yes.
He gasps, then smiles strangely. It's too late, yeah. No.
What? Speak up.
A cry rises in the distance. It's long, ecstatic, weary, like a bird to its nest, a ship finding shore.
It's Rubuska. That sound, is she?
Oh, so she did become a vampire in the end.
It's too late. Soon, your friend will be a vampire.
He laughs until bloody tears streak his face. In his throat, he releases a stream of bloody whispers. Another voice takes over.
Seething at war and dread. We, the cattle, a plague we spread. We are the spawn that empires hate. To turn this earth a crimson shade. The storm forms as it did before.
The fucking storm again.
No wars, no conflict, nevermore.
A gunshot. Blood sprays. Corvus lowers her weapon. Her stitched face is grave.
He's even turned his own army. It's no wonder these infected are crawling all over the place.
The storm forms.
She crouches, inspecting the corpse with an investigator's eye.
Something's been off since the beginning. The symptoms have taken hold too rapidly. There has never been a recorded instance of the infection spreading so fast.
Because Manus is
Look
helping.
Here. Burst veins. Pupils so dilated they almost cover the entire iris. The infection's been accelerated. In other words, these are no regular infected. They're the failed product of a different kind of transformation.
One task at a time. Come, we need to find Rubuska.
Oh boy, I hope she's alright. Moments earlier.
Well, what do you say?
Yes.
Very good. I knew you'd come to your senses.
Satisfied with the answer, he offers a sharp, beastly smile.
Come, child. It's time to leave the ugly trappings of mortality behind you. Once we have the same blood pulsing through our veins, we will build a new world, united in death.
This is the bloodline she has longed for.
Mama. Tatko. Kolyo.
An echo of her childhood.
I'll protect you.
Tugging at the shred of her surviving faith.
Till the end of time.
Oh boy. The next second, shadows surge like a black tide.
A shadow?
That's her arcane skill, controlling shadows, huh? Holy hell! I knew it!
Why?
That stake actually...
I want to be a vampire more than anything I've ever wanted. To have the power to save the people I love from death.
Oh, Rubuska.
To be the one to protect and provide.
I can't believe the stake was actually Chekhov's gun.
But I never want to be like you. I may have red eyes and fangs. But I don't want to lie and manipulate to get what I want. Did you really think I'd just surrender? That I'd take the easy way out? My family wants me to live. So I'll live, damn it. Live until the smoke clears and the sky turns blue again. Till the rain puts out the fires and the primroses bloom in the forests of Stranja. I'll live till my friends grow old and gray and wrinkly. Till my family comes back.
Oh, Rubuska.
I'll live. We'll all live. And you will rot in your grave.
Boy, you give him.
You wretched bastard.
Oh, good, Rubuska. Good girl, holy hell. Now, did that actually kill him? The true vampire convulses on the floor, his chest heaving like an old bellows.
I did it. I killed him.
I don't think that killed him.
Over.
Rubuska settles on the floor, feeling her heart pound louder and louder.
Have to get back to the train. Have to tell them.
She scrambles back up and staggers towards the door. She knows her friends are still waiting. Sounds of attacking. Before she can cry out, her body is flung through the air and slammed into the ground. Of course he's not dead yet.
Don't tell me you believe those bedtime stories.
Hiro stands, his face twisted into a grotesque look of sinister joy.
How? You should have...
Died? Don't be absurd. Listening to that silly little speech was more painful than any stake to the chest. Let me guess. You brought holy water. And garlic too?
He looms over the girl, dismissing her attempt with a wave of his hand. An unseen shadow coils around her throat, tightening, then tightening again.
Those legends were merely that. Naught but childish forgeries. Just like you, little vampire.
No.
Oh, what a waste of time you turned out to be. I truly believed you might share my vision. But alas, you're just as narrow-minded as the rest of them. I suppose it's time you found your place in the dirt. If you're lucky, someone might bring you back someday. Then you can act out your little noble-hearted vampire charade once more.
But her vision blurs. The moon streaks of blood, the cemetery, everything that once made her childhood crumbles to ruin. And with it, her dreams of becoming a vampire.
Her shadow! It's moving!
You're a real vampire, right, Rubuska? It's not a lie.
be continued. She closed her eyes, arms slack at her sides, blood-like tears falling down her face. The door burst open from a weighty kick. Footsteps ring out, steady, strong, and faster and faster. A hail of bullets streams through the vampire's shoulder. Petros releases her before melting into the shadows. Air floods back into her lungs. Familiar tall figure comes into focus.
Rubuska.
She crouches to reach the girl. Glimpses of relief and concern pass over her patchwork face.
Finally, we found you.
Oh boy, let's beat the shit out of that guy now. Let's just kill that guy. Holy hell, my guy. Here, together. Fight on, Iglika. Fight for our home. My blood flows across the city as flash from a battlefield. It rises as the tide sweeping into the empty gasps, quenching the parched mouths of man and beast, and engulfing the world as the sanguine embrace. Charles Baudelaire, the fountain of blood.
Rubuska!
A surge of friendly faces rushes to Rubuska's side, surrounding her.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd never want to speak to me again. That's not true. We like you, even if you aren't a real vampire.
We saw it all! Whack! You put a big gold stake right through the monster's chest. So you're not a vampire. You're even stronger.
The crowd closes in on Rubuska, their warmth flushing her cheeks red.
Thank you.
Ah, the joy of reunion. How very touching. In fact, why don't we drink to it?
From the corner comes a sinister voice, drawing eyes and muzzles into his direction.
Those are...
Mountains of... Oh my god, look at him. Look at this fucker. Dozens by the dozens piled into a mausoleum high of flesh. The surface layer rots away, exposing a pale grey sinew, entrails dangling in the tangles, blood oozing from the sickly mire. Petros sits atop the mound, lounging.
The bodies of the passengers. And the soldiers, too.
Is that all you see? You never did have an eye for detail, Iglika.
His sharp grin deepens.
Look closer. Your Foundation friend might find a little surprise.
The investigator spots familiar checkered uniforms and marks along the heap.
Squad 77. All of them.
Indeed. I worried they'd prove irksome if not dealt with, so I handled them before they even boarded the train.
Dark red eyes sweep past her with a casual indifference.
Though it seems one managed to slip her way on board.
Why, Petros? I need a reason.
If you must ask, Iglika, it's because I've run out of patience.
With what?
People and their endless games, wars, one after another, and following it, exile and despair. And do you know where it all began?
You hoist a limp arm, blood streaming down it like a red river.
Blood. Too many bloodlines are bound to this land, each serving their own desires. For centuries, they have nipped and snapped at each other, unable to cooperate, unwilling to unite, never satisfied with peace. I tried to break them free from this cycle. Did everything I could, including joining the Liberation Front.
You could have told me this. We could have talked about it.
Oh, I could have, Iglika. But why use words when it is already clear to see? Don't you hear it? When you close your eyes at night, don't you feel the distant tremors of their cries? After you left the Liberation Front, after all others had forgotten how to even speak of our cause, a voice came to me. A voice
Arcana.
from the heavens.
Oh my god.
She heard my prayers and showed me a new path.
Fucking Arcana, god damn it. He gestures towards the mound of bodies, eyes glazing.
A path of unity, where all would share the same blood, the same interest, the same goal.
Sounds of attacking. At the crack of gunfire, Piros vanishes. The shot clipped only a few fluttering bats. In only a heartbeat, he reappears soundlessly behind Corvus.
Another bullet. You wound me in more ways than one, Iglika.
You've lost your way, Piros. Do you truly think blood is to blame for all of this? It's one cause of conflict, yes, but so are misunderstanding, fear, even love. To blame everything on bloodlines means choosing a simple lie over a complicated truth.
Yeah.
You haven't thought deeply enough then, dear Iglika. Look at these causes. Examine them at the root. And what do you find, Human nature. And our nature, old friend, is set by our blood.
The vampire spreads his arms before the hill of flesh, his maddened eyes ablaze with vengeful violence.
Listen to me. Imagine a world with no bloodshed, where everyone is free of mortal weakness and given infinite time to enjoy the pleasures of this earth. Our shared bloodline serving as a bond, not a line of division, so that all our hearts might beat as one. Race, color, creed, all would melt away in the face of this great family we will create.
How many more people are you gonna kill? They only take pure-blooded arcanists, so in a way, you're just finding another reason to kill a lot of people.
Was that not your vision once, Iglika?
You want the world without bloodshed. Huh. Ironic. Your methods tell a different story.
Basically,
Look around you, Piros. You're starting a war, not ending one. Unity, really? Things didn't go your way, so now you'll drag us all to hell along with you.
Moonlight strips away all pretense, casting a pallid veil across his face.
You always did know how to use those words like a scalpel. I was a fool to think you'd stand with me again.
He sighs, turning his eyes with strange softness towards the stewardess.
Aima.
Don't try to convince her.
This battle will be fierce, and I won't allow my blood to come to harm.
His blood? She's...
Semawise darts her eyes from face to face, loose threads knitting in her mind. Aima steps forward as every eye turns to her.
Uncle Piros.
Aima.
A voice calls out from behind, and she halts. She looks back, the woolly red scarf brushing her cheek. She grips it tight, slowly and firming, locking with her uncle's eyes.
Forgive me, Uncle. I love you dearly, and I'm grateful for all you've done.
Yeah, about what I imagined.
But I can't. You know how much the Danube Dawn means to me. Please, stop. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Oh, bye. She steps back and stands proud and defiant among her people.
Blood of my blood.
That's the name of the chapter.
Of all people, you choose to stand against me. And you...
Men, women, the old, the young, each stand ready for a measured distance, brimming with fear, disgust, and scorn. They build a silent wall, cutting him off. Beneath it yawns a chasm no words could ever cross.
You look at me like I'm some kind of monster.
Brother, look at the mirror. Oh wait, you can't look at yourself in the mirror, never mind. He laughs with a twitch, then inhales deeply and resumes his malevolent composure.
Well, I tried, but I always knew preaching would only get me so far. Violence, religion, politics, marriage. Our predecessors sought every means to unite us, but greed has always been stronger. Still, I was naive enough to hope we'd finally put aside our differences. Ruins, battlefields, countless headstones, and beneath every one, a blood debt unpaid. Perhaps, in the end, you were right, Iglika. If I can't have what I want...
He reaches to pull out the wooden stake lodged in his chest. Fleshy bat wings sprout from his back, spreading wide to block out the hazy moonlight outside the window.
Then I will drag every single man, woman, and child to hell.
Alright, cut right off. The monster lets out a shrill cry, eyes streaming blood. The sound spreads through the night, while like a deadly signal, drawing hordes of the infected from the dark.
Nevermore!
The infected are swarming. He must have called for them.
Incoming! Weapons ready, Pyros. I will put a bullet through your heart myself.
And here we go. Final battle. Yeah, I figured it would be balanced mode. Oops. No, we're good, we're good. Yeah, this seems good.
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
Alright, let's see how this looks.
I know that look. Determined, resolute. Never thought it would be trained on me, along with the barrel of a gun.
And you are as reckless as ever, Pyros. The most passionate among us. Yet the moment things don't go your way, the first to cry betrayal.
That's usually how it goes, right?
You're a vampire. You have more time than anyone to achieve your goals.
That is true.
Betrayal, you say? Then tell me, what can I trust after all these failures? Blood or your dead body?
Alright, let's just get this over with.
Taking a peek inside.
Darby blocks down.
Leave it to me. The path will become clear.
I have seen to the heart of you.
Our victory comes from a tide of blood.
Please cease resistance.
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Well done.
A shot hit.
Ooh, nice.
Take my blood as my gift to you.
Be careful. Do not allow him to infect you.
Okay, what do we do now? Let's go for this.
Recycle and build the hidden.
Agreed.
This.
Learn.
Get a healing and we can attack now.
Sing their thoughts.
Now is the time for repentance.
Ooh, nice.
Hear my whispers. Feel my pain. And we will pave the path to the future. Let our blood become one.
Phase 2.
A little surprise. I will help you.
Ooh, nice. And he's gone.
No.
That was for Squad 77.
A worthy victory. But the fight is far from over.
Quite fitting, Sentinel.
Is the beast still breathing? Hey, you! Devil take him. He's still twitching. Even after we staked him and left him under the sun for a week. He ought to be dust by now. The last one didn't last but 3 days. This one must be of purer blood. They say those are stronger.
Why? I never hurt any of you.
What's that? Why? 'Cause you're a vampire. A monster.
Are they seriously trying to make me feel bad for him?
What? So we've got to wait until you've drained someone dry before we put you down, do we?
The sunlight burns him until he can no longer raise his eyes. He shrinks his neck, attempting to turn his head in vain. A vampire's hunt is a bloody one. As always, human, beast, vampire, blood spills in a tangled mess around the ground, merging into a stream that soaks his toes. A breeze stirs, carrying a distant song. The song is ethereal and light, as if drifting from a vast boundless space, weaving into a comforting net that rises and falls.
Despair, the purest of emotions. It lifts the weight of fear, frees you from the constraints of mundanity, and brings you one step closer to perfection.
Who?
He smells and hears the crisp, cold wind.
I am your wishmaker.
Wish. My wish.
You need not speak it. The wind has whispered it to me. I shall help you achieve greatness, and you will be surrounded by family and friends, never to be alone again. And all this will bring you ever closer to perfection, for you will be awoken to your emotions, to perfect passion.
Family. Yes. I want them with me evermore.
So basically, he has the same dream as Rubuska.
Evermore.
The monster shrinks back into a human form, like a withered cocoon trembling in the corner, gasping for breath. His neck is torn open, dark blood flowing out like a spring.
Iglinka.
I'm here.
His old comrade stands before him in silence. The space between them is not far, and yet it spans a fathomless deep.
Is it over?
It is, Pyrrhus.
And he's gone. Oh! We get a cutscene of it.
Do you remember our old rallying cry? In hope we stand as one. Yet, here we are. Do you still believe in it?
I've never doubted it. I still feel the power of those words. And tonight, I feel its presence stronger than ever. It lives inside each of us.
There we go.
Then you found the right path. And I've strayed too far. Go on, Eglika. Do it.
There we go.
I hope you live to see that dream come true.
You've had your war, Pyrrhus, but ours goes on.
Oh yeah, it does.
Still, the end will come. In time.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But one day, a generation will refuse to raise their guns, refuse to trade blood for fleeting victory. Then that day comes. The Danube will flow in peace once more, and lilacs will bloom again over the ruins of Belgrade.
When it does, we'll ring the peace bell so loud that all those who rest in the earth hear it.
When she lowers her weapon, turns on her heels, and walks away.
Farewell, Pyros.
To be continued. Should probably be 1 or 2 nodes after this, as a sort of epilogue. Before a mission, I like to line up every god I know and pray to them all. Got the file from my new colleague today, Semmelweis. According to her record, she's a sharp, calm, and reliable investigator. With her joining us, this odd case should go a lot smoother. Still, before she arrives, Squad 77 has to do its part. At least handle the groundwork properly. Can't have her looking down on us. Think I've got a lead. Been stationed here for a while and have been hearing rumors about the so-called Mystic Train. You'd be hard-pressed to find another line with so many vampire stories attached to it, unless you're in one of the horror novels. The conductus never replies to our messages, nor to our inquiries, columns, or even official investigation requests. Suspicious. On my list, that puts it on right at the top. Extremely ridiculous suspicious. Suspect there's a syntax error there. Recommend revision before submission. Struck out our irrelevant rambling. Why do you always fill task logs with random digressions and pointless jokes? Okay, fine, thanks, but you know that's just a draft. I'll rewrite the official report later. And stop wasting the report forms. I couldn't even find a blank one last time, and I had to draw the format by hand. I'll stake out the station tomorrow. See what we can learn about the Danube Dawn. Did we hit the jackpot? Officer Pyros from the Nika checkpoint invited us to talk. Guess our covert investigation wasn't covert after all. Maybe the man just sharp as hell. After getting the invite, first thing I did was review the recent operation. I couldn't say flawless, but definitely clean. In the formal report, maybe I'll write that we intentionally leaked intel to lure them in. Depends on how it plays out. Anyways, is it a trap or cooperation? We'll know once we go. Damn, I'm actually nervous, but the invite was polite, and honestly, our investigation has been stalling. So yeah, let's go. I'm a proud member of Squad 77. My record is just as good as Semmelweis's. I'm just terrible at paperwork. Warehouse address. Stench heavy blood. Invited by Officer Pyros of Nika at checkpoint. Him. He's behind this searching the crate, a terrible hiding spot. No more talks of humanitarianism. She'll swear to you it's just a small sacrifice for the greater cause. Objective: to study the effects of specific environmental stimuli, particularly audio patterns, i.e. the song, on the blood samples of the infected, with a focus on their temporary mutation and fusion behavior. Collect 4 samples, active vampires, yep. Temporary fusions, with arcanum stuff, song. Right. Note: research will continue. This success, we may be able to turn ordinary humans into arcanists. That's basically what it did to Semmelweis' laughter. We have more fighting to do, huh? Surprisingly. Get up. The bloody night is over. That's surprising. I didn't think we had more fighting to do.
Uncle Pyros, how much farther do we need to go? I'm feeling a little dizzy.
Not long now. The border's just on the other side of the mountain. We'll be there soon. Then, we'll cross the lake to Miss Valentina's castle. And she'll cure you. She'll make things right.
But how do you know she'll help?
I just know a vampire always stands by her people. It's in our blood.
In our blood.
You'll do well to remember that, Aima. There is no bond stronger than blood.
Uncle,
Matryoshka doll. Emma gently sets the wooden Matryoshka down. Its painted smile is unchanged, as if it remembers the winds along the Danube, the swaying of the train, the murmurs and laughter of her journey. Now its journey has come to an end. It should return to where it belongs, a world without walls, without exile. Perhaps there it will find its answer.
Goodbye.
Their leader gone, the monsters prowled restlessly, their roars ripping through the silent snow-mound night. Inside the warehouse, the survivors gathered to plan their next move.
Signals back. I've contacted the Foundation. They're sending reinforcements immediately. But by the looks of it, the infected will get to us before the backup arrives.
It seems Pyrrhus' death hasn't had any effect on them. They're still coming. Perhaps, if anything, they seem more dangerous.
Samawise holds a glance at the shuddering door of the warehouse, letting out an audible sigh.
After this, mark my words. This is the last time I take on a mission with vampires.
Oh, Samawise, you poor summer child, if only you knew. Watching the situation unfold, Yakov looks down at the weapon in his hands,
We're
frowning.
running out of bullets. What do we do?
We have to take them down. All at once.
How?
All at once? How?
Draw them into a room and leave the rest to those.
She points towards a number of heavy crates bearing an ominous marking, flammable. Blow them
I
up.
noticed them when we entered, too. Explosives, I presume.
Yes. Pyrrhus mentioned having seized them from a militia camp.
Sounds like a plan. But how do we draw them close enough?
This isn't a plan. This is madness. Do you seriously believe they'll simply saunter into a building as if it were some kind of concert?
Concert? That's it! We'll play music! Lucky for us, I always carry my kaval with me.
Oh, okay, that's good at least. Her ruby eyes sparkle with sudden inspiration as she lifts her flute.
In the old stories, when the infected go loopy like this, they're easily attracted to loud noises. And my kaval, well, let's just say, if you've got ears, you'll hear it.
That matches with documentation I've read in the Foundation archives. A feasible solution. But that would make you the bait. Are you certain you can do it?
Rubuska grips her flute with determination.
Of course.
We can't. She's just a child.
Don't go, Rubuska. We nearly lost you once already.
She squeezes her doll.
Don't worry. I can handle it. I run fast. Those infected won't get close. Besides, me and my kaval can control shadows. I'll make a whole bunch of them as a distraction. See? Tell me, who else could pull that off?
One by one, the others shake their heads. Worry and refusal are written across their face, save one.
You're not afraid?
I'd be lying if I said no, but I'm Rubuska, the all-powerful, the deathless. And you're all counting on me.
Yes, we are. Corvus nods, offering her a knowing smile.
Then go. I believe in you, old
Aw.
pal.
See you when this is all over.
She straightens her back and salutes clumsily. Corvus pretends not to see, merely turning away and waving at the others.
The rest of you, come with me. Time to set the trap. There is no room for failure.
No room indeed. I'm guessing the battle is going to be the setting up of the tramp. No. Border checkpoint. Snow still falls. In fact, they trudge through the whipping snow, moving step by heavy step. The girl stands alone. Her only companion is a wooden flute in her hand. Faces rise from the darkness, pale skin clinging to bone, veins etched across them like dry riverbeds. and in them, she sees another face. Come on, girl, you can do it. She steps back once, then forward twice.
Mama, forgive me. But I'm not running anymore.
There we go. The great Rubuska takes a deep breath, lips meet a waiting flute. It starts with a few clumsy notes, followed by a jumbled and uneven chords, but then the chords soon weave together and the melody resonates throughout the biting cold. Its soft, lonesome tune, one that carried her throughout the battlefields that had gone quiet, graveyards and mountains. Oh, long years she has the melody only listens. Back then she was silence stretching the horizon, future unseen. So she recites a tale of vampires.
Before you stands the forefather of young Rubuska, Dracula the Impaler. And I, her noble grandfather, the glorious first Duke of Argesh. And I.
The lineage, growing more tangled, became a closet. When she comes to, she realizes how far he has wandered.
Mama!
You've come so far, my Buska.
Yes, I have.
Oh man.
I crossed the Rila Mountains, waded through the Struma River, and traveled along the Danube. Oh, I even rode a train.
You sound happy, my dear girl.
Oh man.
Happy?
Those sights you've seen, your new friends, the train. I can feel your joy.
When the fading flutes descend, the last note melts in the sunlight. She tilts her face upward, as if catching the April.
I am happy.
The April went once more.
Than I've been in a long time, Mama.
She's done it. The infected are swarming together.
Explosives are in place. On my mark.
Corvus waves towards Rubuska. She instantly understands, slipping out of the shadows until she is free of the infected's encirclement. All is ready. The conductress narrows her gaze and gives the final order.
3, 2, 1.
Fire. Okay, there we go. That's the fight.
Greetings.
Yeah, let's just clean up at this point.
Nicely done. Looks like the explosion took out most of them, and stunned the rest too.
This is no time to get sloppy. There's one batch more. We need to take care of them, fast.
I'll go right to force them into the center.
Then you leave the south corner to us. We ain't letting them escape.
Good. Take up your weapons, soldiers. Prepare to engage.
Alright, off we go.
Picking up Peekins.
My sight shall unveil the hidden. Target locked down. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Face the truth.
One
Now
down.
is the time for repentance. I have seen to the heart
Alright,
of you.
should be dead next turn.
Don't waste your time. The enemies of peace shall be stamped
go.
out.
And there we go.
Now is the time for repentance.
See you later.
It's over.
We did it! My
goodness, it was like a dream.
Well fought, soldiers.
A worthy victory. But the fight is far from over.
And honestly, really fitting voice lines here. Alright, it's always done.
Please form a line and await registration. The train will leave at dawn, so please make good use of your time.
Order was at least restored. The conductress remains behind, watching the snowy way station and the wreckage left by the blast. Blood, organs, and fragments carpet the snow, like scarlet flowers blooming in an instant. Peter's corpse is brought forth, laid at the center of the bloom, its hollow eyes stare into the void.
This chill in the air. The last time I felt the cold like this was in Stranja. I thought it would be the end of me. We were hiding out in the mountains. Every gust of wind felt like icy teeth biting into us.
Snowflakes land in her palm. Soon they will melt away like breath in the cold air.
Ima will continue to work on the Danube Dawn. Who would ever suspect a gentle girl like her of being a vampire? She'll be able to live a quiet life. She'll need blood from time to time, and I will provide it.
She mutters to herself, then frowns, glancing up to the side.
I see you over there. Come out.
Eyes as sharp as ever, I see. Nothing escapes you.
Do I know you?
Do you know me? We were partners.
Oh?
That is, until you were lost to us in that accident.
I think you have me confused, madam.
Oh, what the hell is this? She sighs deeply.
Indeed.
Okay, now I'm curious.
How unfortunate that the similarities only go skin deep.
Oh, was she taken in the storm? Oh, she's a returnee. Right, like Duncan and Carson.
Still, who's to say it wasn't a cruel twist of fate that I boarded your train? In a way, we both lost someone today.
She takes her torch from the conductor's hand and lights it. It casts it into the scattered flesh before them. The flames rise with a low and crisp murmur. The two stand together, speechless for a time, till the first light of dawn spills across the ground.
Dawn at last. It's been a long night.
Time to go.
She turns towards the train, still halted, waiting like a slumbering iron giant.
The Danube Dawn is ready to set off once again.
And off it goes. Oh, there must be one more after this. Third-rate novel. Not everyone's life makes a good story. Most of us live inside third-rate novels. Today's tale doesn't start with once upon a time. It begins in a quiet, ordinary village. It was a village. Lived in an equally ordinary little girl whose father was a vampire. But unlike him, she didn't live apart from humans. She felt a natural fondness towards both humans and arcanists. Perhaps it's because she was a hybrid, an impure half-vampire. In any case, for a long time the girl lived peacefully with her parents, until a shell fell. Yes, war again. War brings death, and death spreads. Her family didn't escape it. One by one, they died. Only she and her uncle survived, wandering endlessly. But shells don't discriminate. Human, arcanist, vampire, half-breed. None of them are spared. The girl was wounded. How badly? No one knows. Severe enough that she had nearly died. Her uncle wanted to save her, his only remaining family. Even if it meant making a deal with the devil, he would. He carried her to an old castle. Its mistress, as stories will go, was powerful and mysterious. She healed the dying hybrid girl. The price, it could be called that, was an overactive regenerative power. that left her recover from any wound with ease. Since then, the girl's body was always been warped in bandages. This should be the final stop. I land under the sun. Thank you for traveling with us, and we wish you a safe journey ahead. The bloody night is over. The train pushes west, weaving across snowy fields as it follows the path to Danube. Only when the spy of the chain bridge is shimmering over the river do they realize the ordeal is over. Train station, Budapest.
We are now arriving at Budapest Keleti Station. Please gather your belongings and form an orderly line.
The stewardess maintains order on the platform, pale cheeks touched in the golden morning light. Let me just take a picture of this thing, I like it a lot.
Thank you for an unforgettable journey. I don't believe I've ever gathered so much useful material on a single trip. I'm almost tempted to write a novel.
Pandora
if ever
Wilson.
you take to writing, or simply have some thoughts to share, do write in. Our pay is quite generous.
Right, the editor-in-chief is Pandora. She passed a card to the stewardess.
Here, our contact details. I hope to hear from you soon.
Atu Magazine Editor-in-Chief, Pandora Wilson. Atu? What an unusual name.
When she lifts her head again, the crowd surges by, and Verity is nowhere to be seen. Emma stares down blankly until a loud cheer pulls her back.
Goodbye, Madam Sonia. Goodbye, Mr. Yakov. And you, Mr. Arbuthnot, sir.
No, don't say goodbye. You promise? You'll write to us?
Children cling to Rubuska, unwilling to part.
Cross my heart. And I'll send gifts. Christmas, birthdays, the whole lot.
Really? Can I have a ruby eyeball for Thanksgiving? And vampire fangs for Halloween?
Oh, me too, me too!
Such naughty children. Who taught you it was appropriate to demand gifts from others like that?
The governess turns scolding is drowned out by their joyous shouts.
I do apologize. I don't know where their manners have gone.
No need to worry, ma'am. I'd love to send them some things. It would make me more than happy.
You're very kind, Miss Rubuska. I'll be sure they prepare something for you in return.
That's nice. Biting farewell to the chattering children, Rubuska lets out a long-held breath.
Right. Now I really need to work hard. Ruby eyes and fangs don't pay for themselves.
I may have some errands from the Foundation that would suit you, if you're willing. I won't say they'll be easy, but they pay well.
You mean it?
Hey, that's how she ends up in the Foundation then.
Of course. Now that the three of you are registered with the Foundation, you're free to lead your lives as you wish. That includes deciding who you'll work for.
Is that all? Your procedures were quicker than I expected.
For a moment, I thought you'd take us away to the Foundation and lock us up.
I admit I did toss the idea around.
Huh?
But after a thorough investigation, I regret to say...
She blinks with a flash of a secret smile.
That our intelligence was faulty. There are no vampires aboard the Danube Dawn. It's safe to dismiss the reports as no more than a rumor.
Oh, real funny, boss. You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Yeah. The girl's laughter drifts up, then scatters into the tide of people.
Right then. It looks like my mission ends here. Where are you headed next?
To the city. Istanbul.
Really? Heading back so soon?
Corvus pauses, amusement softening her battle-scarred face.
But our next stop is Vienna. We have some passengers who need to get off there.
Any plans to head east again from Budapest?
As long as these wars rage on, there will be people who need our help.
Ah, that's nice of you.
I wish you all the best, Conductress. With your secret operation, and with the dream you're chasing.
Thank you. I intend to see it happen, and we're making progress. Especially now that I can count on not just one, but 2 vampires to assist me.
She points towards the 2 vampires at her side.
Indeed. I can only conclude that things will improve from here. Perhaps we'll meet again, if we're lucky.
We'll see about that. She smiles, waves to the crowd, and turns away.
Phew. I honestly thought she meant it when she said she'd lock us up.
I wonder how Rubuska would react when she finds out that Semmelweis did indeed turn into a vampire.
Vampires aren't meant to be locked up in a cell.
I'm curious, Ruby. If you were given another chance to become a vampire, would you take it?
Good question. Ruby eyes dance around and find their rest when they meet Aima's face.
Given a chance? I don't need a chance. I am a vampire. Haven't you heard of me? The nightmare haunting the Danube dawn. The terrifying monster, Rubuska the vampire. She prowls the train, looking for anyone who might cause trouble. And if they do, she'll see them punished. Investigators, arcanists, the conductress herself. Ha! She can take them all single-handedly. And her shadow friends will gobble up anyone who dares stand in her way. Aha!
Yeah, Rubuska. Aww.
Single-handedly, you say? Let's see how our monster manages her chores first. The 5th carriage windows need wiping.
Chores? How could you do this to me?
Funny. I recall someone saying they'd do anything to stay on the train.
Aw, that's cute.
Well, yeah, but we can't have a noble vampire scrubbing windows. We just can't.
A beam of sunlight pierces the morning fog, warming everyone at the station. Bathed in gold, the conductress' scarred features soften.
Jokes aside, I must be clear. Working on the Danube Dawn is no easy task. You will learn the service manual by heart. And I will be testing you, so you'd better start reading.
The station bustles. Soon-to-be passengers rush past, oblivious to the small exchange. After a night steeped in death and violence, the conductress and her crew brace themselves for a renewed journey. Still, they dream of those days painted in gold by the morning sun. And here you are at the Foundation. The guest room.
On November 30th, 1912, I boarded the Danube Dawn and encountered a young arcanist named Rubuska and the conductress of the train. At the Nika checkpoint, we stopped Pyros, a vampire and army officer affiliated with Menace Vindictae, and foiled his scheme to infect the greater population, after which the train successfully entered the territory of Austria-Hungary. Vampire.
She stops writing, staring at the report before her. Half-truths have become a specialty of hers.
It hardly counts as forging reports if I simply leave out a few details. All that I've written is true. It just didn't occur to me to include some minor details.
Miss Semmelweis.
No need to worry. I'll turn in the report by the end of the day.
Oh, I'm not here for the report.
Oh, what's it?
Our office in Vienna received a gift. They were asked to pass it along to you.
What gift? The young clerk leaves a small box at the door and slips away.
A gift? Could it be...
She slices the letter open with her fingernail. Ah, it's Rubuska. The scroll is uneven, the corners stained with thick drops of blood like a wax seal.
Dear Miss Semmelweis of the St. Pavlov Foundation.
Then her eyes fall into the illustration over a long and entirely playful
The
signature.
youngest descendant of Arnold V, Voivoda of Wallachia, true heir of Savonovich, first Duke of Argesh, rightful lady of Castle Argesh, daughter of Arnold VI.
And the bravest vampire of the century, Rubuska, sends her regards.
That's nice art. The end. I mean, not exactly, since we still have this one to read. Echoes in the wind, countless threads shaken in the wind, both within and beyond the net. Dear colleagues, regarding Corvus, the conductress of the Danube Dawn, as you all know, she was once one of us and the most trusted partner. Thus, for personal reasons as well as curiosity, I have attempted to glimpse traces of the partner I once knew. I must admit, she's changed. There's barely a trace of the person I remember. The glimmer of her eyes remains, yes, but where that gaze now falls no longer has anything to do with me. Still, in a way, our destinations aren't that too different. For that reason, I shall cherish this brief journey we now share. As for Miss Pandora Wilson, it's been some time since she vanished. Since then, I found it difficult to sense her through the wind, as if some unseen force quietly erased every trace of her. Yet lately, I've faintly detected something, an echo that mimics the wind. I've tried many times to re-establish contact, but I've received no response. Even so, I still believe she is out there somewhere. Despite this, Utu continues to publish articles in her name and tone. I understand why. Losing her would mean losing the very spirit of Utu. Something more than none of us could bear. That is why I took it upon myself to handle external correspondence under her name. Yet the unease lingers. We are all trying to imitate her style, her rhythm, the way she fought, the words she might have written, but none of them truly understands the meaning behind them. For me, this imitation is like calling out a name in the dark, over and over again, knowing it will never answer back. For the strange happening aboard the Danube Dawn, in the many details pertaining to vampires, I'll explain everything in full once I've aligned. Verity Utu editor, written aboard the Danube Dawn. Okay. So yes, she wasn't a returnee from the storm. She was just... something happened. I'm kind of curious to read her character story when it comes up later. Anyways, that's gonna be it for now. That was the event, the Midnight Whistle. I will say, in terms of the horror ones, I like this one the best. I really like Route 77, and I really like Green Lake, but this one is the best one out of all of them. Even in terms of events and stories, this one's really up there. Especially the part where Rubuska was recounting her story and was spiraling down. My god, that was anguish. Props to the voice acting and the direction of that whole thing. Yeah, I'm really kind of excited to read more about the Shadow's Way and the next thing about her. And yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Reverse 1999. Ciao.